Hi guys, this is Preston Odenbrad again. Day 24 of the 90-day video challenge. Well, as you heard from last week, I'm kind of going through my resume, if you will, of all the different things that I used to do back in 1991 when I started working with a coupon advertising paper. So my next experience, which I think again was very powerful and I learned a lot, was with a company that had some unique ideas, and they were doing some things on the internet, and the internet was in its infancy at the time, and I'm like, okay, I just don't know about it, but tell me more. And this guy basically, he created a portal for businesses for the local area, so it was kind of like our coupon advertising paper, except it was online, and he actually had it as a mall. So he would advertise the fact that this is a mall of local businesses that want to let you know about what we do. And a lot of people liked that idea when we went out there and talked to some customers in many different areas around the Twin Cities. They all liked the idea because, again, web was in the infancy, and we would give them one page, and it gives them information about their business, their telephone number, their email address, their information about who they are, their hours, everything was there. And this was even pre, I think, than the yellow pages when they went online. But it was interesting because a lot of businesses were kind of taking notice, saying, that is true. There's a lot of people going online. And because of the way we had it formed, this mall, basically, you would walk in to the front door of this major website, basically, and be able to shop. And without the e-commerce, of course, there was no such thing at that time. But at least people, we keep track of the stats and let people know, well, this month, this is how many people actually went to your store, and this month, this is how many people went to your store, and this is how much people spend time with, kind of like what Google Analytics does now for free. We actually charged for it, and we did very well with it. But then the owner decided to get into some other things. One of the things he got into was, and I think, again, it was brilliant, is that he put together some menus for local businesses and restaurants mostly, and then he would go out to the local businesses around the area and sell the advertising. And advertising was inexpensive, so a lot of businesses, of course, took advantage of it, especially if they ate at that restaurant for lunch or breakfast or dinner, or they bring clients there. They, of course, want to have their name out there in front of people. And that did very well, too. It took off in a huge way. A lot of people were very excited about it because it was affordable. But then what happened eventually is that the never showed up. All the menus that were paid for never showed up. They never got to the client, and that was my mistake in one way, because I didn't actually follow up with all my clients. I followed up with a few, and then I found out there was a hole, and then I went to the owner and found out what happened, and he would basically blame the printer. They didn't get it out on time, and then the printer, of course, would blame the distributor, who actually had the menus, and they said, yeah, we didn't distribute them on time, and they said, no, we would have distributed on time if the printer would have got it to us on time, and back and forth, and it just became a hassle. It was a great program, though. A lot of people liked it, but if they didn't get their ads and didn't get their menus that they paid for, what was going to happen? Well, what happened eventually is these clients who put a trust in me came to me and said, I haven't got these. Are you guys going to give it back to me? And I said, yeah, I'm working on it. But after a while, I felt, I need to do something. So I said, I apologize. I don't want to lose you as a client. I want you to still be with me, but I understand this still isn't here, so I'm just going to pay you back your money. And they were happy with it. They just said, yeah, I wish it would have worked out, because it sounded like a great idea, and everything was working fine for a while, and all of a sudden everything went bad. And I said, yeah, I don't know. So there's my experience there. I basically left that company and worked with another one. So I'll share that with you on my next video. Thanks for your time.